Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do Mama 2025. I cannot believe it's already 2025. I feel like I just reacted to Mama 2024, but it has been incredibly eventful year for a lot of groups. And today we're gonna be starting with a BABYMONSTER special stage. I was waiting for Such Boys as well, but they haven't came out yet as I'm making this video. So we're gonna start with BABYMONSTER and they will do Golden. It was their special stage, but we're gonna go through the entirety of Mama. I'm gonna look at all the performances. I'm excited about Mama every single year because unlike the pre-curated shows like Lee Mujin and which I love those shows, Dingo, Lee Mujin, and The First Take, and many other that do have post-production. Mama, actually, I think they are really being proud of not having post-production. This is supposed to be completely live. There are light backtracks, of course, because the groups are dancing. There are empty spaces that they need to fill in, but predominantly, it's said that it's supposed to be quite live, and that's why I am yearly so excited to see Mama, because I get to actually hear quite a lot of raw sound, which is quite rare, unfortunately, in the industry. So I'm super excited to see this. Also, I feel like today's performance that we're gonna look at, you know, the three girls I eternally love. We've got Ahyeon, we've got Pharita, and we've got Rora. Love them to the death, quite literally. I am so excited that they chose this trio. I think they are actually really perfect. The original trio from Kpop Demon Hunters have a certain quirks in their voice, you know? We've got a little bit of a deeper voice. We've got someone who has quite of a brightness and quirkiness in the voice. And then, of course, the main singer has quite a range. So this song is extremely difficult. And as I said before, and many people, even EJ herself said before, this song was not meant for performing. It was supposed to be a studio song. Unfortunately, we saw this year how fast this can twist. And this song became everything but the studio song. Everybody covered it. Everybody performed it. And at the end of the day, also EJ finally performed it a couple of months ago. So we've got a full circle. And now we're going to get these incredible three girls from BABYMONSTER performing this song. I think they're also going to have a little bit of a snippet of this is what it sounds like, just as an introduction. But before we jump in the video, please let me quickly remind you that I still have some free slots for vocal analysis before the end of the year. So if you would like to start your singing journey and you would like to start it with me and you're excited to start singing and discovering your voice, then definitely check out my vocal analysis. They're going to be down in the description. And now without any further ado, let's go. I'm so excited. She likes a different person. She looks like a different person. She looks so cute. Oh my god, I'm so happy that we're opening with Aurora, the ultimate opener. The ultimate opener. Oh my god, she looks incredibly cute. Ooh. This is gonna be hard for me to handle. They really styled them gorgeously. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna start again. Before we start though, just a little note. I'm so happy we're starting with Rora. And also, she has a very elegant, soft kind of singing style. I'm so happy that she started so strong. Like, your attention is immediately drawn to her. Like, Okay. She does a little bit of the cry there. You can hear those little cries, but they are used so well to create a little bit of like desperate sound, like something that you really want to catch someone's attention with. Pharita, quite incredible, beautiful, soft intro. I'm actually very proud of them. BABYMONSTER is not necessarily a harmony-heavy group. Harmonies are tough. That's why everyone is like really kneeling in front of NMX, because NMX is insane with harmonies, right? Harmonies are very difficult, and if you do not train for them, they can be really hard to pull. And from my knowledge, like I've heard a lot of BABYMONSTER discography. I don't think maybe I heard all of it, but I don't think their main kind of focus are harmonies. So this, like pulling harmony like this, is difficult for them, and they did very well. You could see that they had a very soft onset to it, just to make sure that everyone is in the placement that they need to be. And then they tuned in, and I actually really like that they went from soft and developed that tone into something a little heavier. So on one side, they could have made sure that the harmony is correct and everyone is in a place that they need to be. And then they also created this kind of like kind of really heavy introduction and that kind of tension building into that tone. It was really cool. Yeah, again, it's hard for the group that main focus isn't the harmony, because harmonies are trained day and night, you know? So very nicely done. I'm so happy they didn't avoid it, you know? They really went for it. I'm so proud of them. Oh. Keep it together. I was the girl, so I was alone. I said it on the last first take from BABYMONSTER that I reacted to. They started to put Rora on the lower placements because like she has that range, even though even for her range it's quite low. But I think she's the one to actually hit it. I was the girl, so I was alone. And she hit that last one. It's good. It's good. It's quite low tone. And I think she's built a little higher than me. And for me, it's the end of the range, if you know. It's good. I could go a little maybe lower, but you know, so for her, it's pretty impressive. Given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I'm meant to be. I left two eyes trying to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. Kind of problem child, cause I got too wild, but now that's how I'm getting played. God, I'm obsessed with Pharita so much. She looks like a model, first of all. She has that sense. I love this here, like a tiny little moment. She almost went into play both sides. Did you hear that? Play both sides. She almost went into a tad of a vibrato there, but like just a hint. And then this really soft flip into the head voice. Bless, bless. Good support on that wild. Okay, cool. So they redistributed the roles. I really like it. I really was hoping that that will happen, because even though I do love Ahyeon, I really wanted all of them to shine. And when I saw the choice, it was Pharita, Rora, and Ahyeon, I had the biggest suspicion that the song kind of composition is going to be redistributed more evenly because all of them has so much to offer. I'm so excited for that. I like that she went into a little bit of an airier head voice. I'm done hiding now, I'm a shining. It's a little airy, but it still has really nice, like, tonal color. Oh, my girl Pharita got like some of the worst highest note there on that E. That believe is so hard because it's in a closed vowel. We talked about this. You cannot really hold it close. I believe. If you're gonna go there, it's gonna be so bad. But her E was so relaxed. You can hear it. There was not any tension in there. She mixed it beautifully. I love the switch between Pharita to Ahyeon because Pharita has a little bit of a huskiness in her voice. It's rounded. It was really powerful how she built it up to that E. Nicely supported. It had this volume, you know? And then we switched to Ahyeon that is a little lighter here, but the tonal quality is just complete opposite of the spectrum from Pharita. You can see that that tone is actually something that she covers as a placement quite often. Good. I really like that tone. You can see that the tonal quality doesn't change dramatically as she is approaching that tone, which happened with most of the singers that covered this song. Like you can hear that the upper tone is just completely different, which is fine. Not everyone has the natural range for that. If an alto or even the lower mezzo soprano is gonna approach a high tone, it will thin out, like it will have a different sound. But for a lot of them, it had this compressed thin sound. And wait, let me see the climb up to that. I'm sorry, I was hyper focusing. I actually really like how that sounds. I thought Ahyeon was gonna sing it quite differently. Also, I noticed that one of the things that Ahyeon struggled with, also why the sound was so pushed forward, was her tongue position, which was her tongue was pressing a little bit more forward, and that was giving her a little bit more brighter quality because it was isolating her sound. But recently she started to retract her tongue a little bit and create a little bit of what you want is a little bit of a valley in your tongue. You want elevated, soft palate and a little valley in your tongue that creates quite a lot of space and difference between the soft palate and the tongue, which creates more space to actually resonate for the tone, and the tone sounds less compressed or kind of like isolated forward and too bright or too twangy. Ahyeon started to slowly retract that tongue and create more space there. And since there, the brightness is there because that's her tonal quality. Like you cannot rob a girl of her tonal quality, but it can shift a little bit into more of a fuller sound rather than a really isolated bright sound. And this was a good example of that. here, like Rora does something similar that Pharita too. They have these little, it's a little restrictive. Sometimes it fits. Sometimes I wish they would open it and go with the natural sound. I don't mind. It's a stylization. It's not grammatically correct or incorrect, I would say, you know. So do not search anything more difficult behind it. It is chosen stylization. Some people love it. Some people call it, I think, cursive singing. Everyone calls it differently. This was one of the instances that I think this really, really fits. It added a little bit of that emotional veil to it. Because it feels like she's choking up. I love Pharita's sound so much. Even love it, I'll see. Give her like a little
These patterns are in the past now, and finally live like the girl they all see.
She started to have a little bit similar singing style to Rami, which I cannot even express how exciting that is for me, because I think for her voice is just so good. Oh, look at Rora hitting that low tone. It was a tad flat. It's very low tone. I'm hiding, I'll be shining. I wouldn't sing it either. I'll be shining. It's so low, and she almost hit it there. It was so cool. But this is why I'm excited that it's live, because I want to have a live performance that is natural with all the tiny little impurities here and there. Ahyeon had a tiny little impurities in that up. It's just, I want to hear it. It makes it very human-like. It makes it very natural. And it also makes it double that impressive, because other placements, other things outside of those impurities are clean and incredible. And it just makes the whole performance just so much more admirable, if you know what I mean. I also love her tonal quality in the lower tones. It sounds beautiful.
Cause we are hunters, voices strong and loud, no one will.
My girl got some of the hardest parts. I always say that this part is so deadly, because you're passing through the registers there in the most difficult goddamn way. Cause we are hunters. It's still very chesty, and then you have to fluently pass into your mix, and you finish on that goddamn E, and it's a sustained tone. So if you're holding that E very tight and strainy, it's gonna be horrible. Maybe you're not even gonna be able to sustain that tone, but not her, goddammit. You can also see that she's not believe. She's not here. She's not crunching her nose. It has its space. Believe. So a little bit of a drop. It's not here. She's not holding it for the dear life with her teeth together. The tone has space. The tone has really nice vibrance. And I love her. So well done. Also, that little breath there, such a good choice. Beautifully sustained. See, there was a tiny little flat tone. You can hear them here and there, which are gonna happen during live performance. And I love to hear it, because it's just, I've been so excited for Mama because of this. And when they announced the stage, triple excitement because life. You can hear them here a little bit. They're trying to do a little bit of a harmony. Here and there you can hear a tiny little flat tone. But they're doing so freaking amazing. A big kudos for them doing those, or trying to do those harmonies and maintain them, because again, BABYMONSTER is not a harmony group. And I was a little, I was kind of curious. I was like, are they gonna just go unitono and delete the harmonies out? I would understand. Like, I would get it. I would be like, okay, I get it. I 100% get it. You know, you're not trained for this. But them really going head on and being like, we're still gonna do it. Like, we believe ourselves and we're gonna work hard and we're gonna get it done. And they probably didn't have a lot of time too, you know? Like, they didn't have like months and months to train those harmonies. So a beautiful opener too. You can see that she's no longer scrunching those tones there. She used to be here. She used to be there. That scrunch is gone. Thanks God. There's so much less stress in her face, and there's so much more leaning backwards into that tone rather than forward for that tone. I love it so far. Oh, let me just not pass this part one more time because I love this for Rora and Pharita as well. Oh. Personally, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put that extra tone there. I think YG is prompting her. I don't think this is necessarily Ahyeon choice always to go for those high tones. I think, you know me, I will be 100% honest with you. So I will be 100%. I loved her high tones on that Born to Be across this whole performance. I don't think the extra one was needed there. It's also compressing that tone. You hear that change, that shift of a sound. Right? So to get that higher tone, she needed to compress it a little bit more. And that's where the sound gets much brighter and a little bit more twingier and a little bit more just... It's a very dominant sound, and quite honestly, I thought that the whole performance was beautifully balanced. It was beautifully balanced between Rora, Pharita, Ahyeon. Well done, gorgeous tones. I would put out the last tone out. I don't think it was needed. It's cool that she can do that, you know. I wouldn't do it again. Yeah, I know some people are going to be mad at the comments. I genuinely think that sometimes, or most of the time, it's not necessarily her choice. If she's going to do the extra tones, it's production choice. It is the management choice. It is also the sound arrangement. They definitely have a person that is doing vocal arrangement and so on and so on. So I think that this performance was gorgeous. I really liked her performance. I loved Pharita, loved Rora as well. Would cut the last tone out? Yes. Is it my preference? Yes. You might like it. Do not please beat each other up in the comments, okay? Be nice. Some people are gonna like it, and that's perfectly fine. And then some people are gonna heavily dislike it, okay? And that's also fine. Just be nice to each other in the comments. You don't have to be nice to me. I can handle that. But be nice to each other. All right? My loves. Okay. Great special stage. Really thoroughly enjoyed that. I think they did an amazing job. Good choice of singers. Cannot wait for such boys. And also, I'm gonna do the rest of the whole mama. I am expecting at least the level of life that we had here. We're gonna see if we're gonna get it. I'm very, very excited. I think there's gonna be one more stage. Yeah, there's one more stage for BABYMONSTER where they did We Go Up, I think. Yes, so there's gonna be, in the bigger compilation, there's gonna be still BABYMONSTER as well. And I hope you enjoy this. I hope you had fun. And I am hella excited for what this next year is gonna bring. I hope it's gonna bring back Rami. That's like my biggest wish. Let's get Rami back on the board. And thank you so much for supporting me and for enjoying this video. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe right here. Here's the video to do to back short comments for you. And here are rest of my BABYMONSTER reactions. Please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.